In response to the novel coronavirus pandemic, the Idaho State Board of Education issued a soft closure of all public school districts and charter schools. The soft closure will last for the remainder of the 2019-2020 academic school year, or until local and state social distancing orders have been lifted and districts have met the State Board of Education approved criteria to resume normal operations. This video is intended to help catch parents up on some of the most important information about the soft closure and some of the things that they might want to be doing to help their child. During the soft closure, the Idaho State Board of Education directed schools to educate students through distance learning. Distance learning can include online or virtual learning, teleconferences, or homework packets. There are several things that you can do to help your child with distance learning during the soft closure. First of all, if your child needs a device or access to reliable internet for distance learning, please reach out to your school for help. Schools are working to provide devices and internet access to students throughout the community. Secondly, please make sure that the contact information your student's school has is up to date. It is absolutely critical that schools have updated contact information at this time. Reach out to them and make sure that they have your current phone number, address, or email address on file, especially if you have not been receiving communications from them. Finally, if your child has a school email address, please encourage them to check it for updates. It is likely that the school is trying to reach your child using their school email address. As part of the directive, the board requested that districts continue to provide meal services to Idaho's underserved populations and work with the community to provide childcare for our community members that provide critical services, including healthcare workers and first responders if needed. If you have questions about what resources might be available to you, please reach out to your local school district or the charter school your student attends. The Idaho State Board of Education has waived some high school graduation requirements in response to the social distancing restrictions. Senior projects have been waived as a state requirement for the graduating class of 2020. The board recognizes that in some school districts and charter schools, students have been working on their senior projects over multiple years. Students should check with their school to determine what work may be needed to finalize and receive credit for what they had been working on or what they had already completed. Additionally, the college entrance exam requirement, like the ACT and SAT, has been waived as a graduation requirement for the senior class of 2020. Education officials are currently developing plans to create accommodations for high school juniors who would normally be taking their college entrance exams this spring. Stay tuned for more updates. The soft closure will last for the remainder of the 2019-2020 academic school year, or until local and state social distancing orders have been lifted and districts have met board-approved criteria to resume normal operations. If you're interested in reviewing that criteria, it's on the State Board website, and there's the link. That's all for today's update. If you have any questions, please reach out to your local public or charter school. Or, if you have questions for the Idaho State Board of Education, send us an email at board@osb.idaho.gov. Thank you for joining us, and stay safe. We will have more updates as they come available, so stay tuned.